I'm Mike Mathis.
I'm Audrey Mathis, and we got married at 2016 Maine, Kansas City, Missouri. We chose Elite Sounds because we had a reference from our vendor, and he recommended you guys. We had a quick interview, and it was magic from there. So I think the planning process with Elite Sounds was probably one of my favorite things about the experience, because we got to talk through everything that we wanted to do. We were a little non-traditional in how we ran our wedding, and did a lot of things very different. And so Mike was very helpful in helping us make sure that that all went smooth, made some great suggestions on what might work and what might not work, because I had some ideas that he was like, maybe not. And they were actually really great ideas, and it ended up being a great party, and he really did the majority of the planning of the wedding for us and really kind of kept everything going the whole time, which was nice, and we didn't have to worry about it at all, which was fantastic.
Yeah, I would say it was very nice not to have to worry about that the day of.
Yeah.
So that was very, very helpful.
Mike did a really great job of making sure that the party stayed on point the whole time, and that it was appropriate the entire time for each of our guests. So when we first had our planning meeting, I suggested to him that we had kind of these like decade themes, for 6 o'clock being 60s, 7 o'clock being 70s, 90s at 9, da 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 da. And I thought that was a great idea. And he said that it was a great idea, but in theory, that's great. In actuality, it's not so much. So we talked about that, and he suggested maybe mixing in some other contemporary songs during those decade themes, so that we made sure that everybody was engaged the whole time. And it couldn't have been better advice. There was never a down moment, and everybody from our 82-year-old grandparents to our 18-year-old cousins had a great time. And then when it did come around to the dance floor, it was killer, and he handled that in a very awesome way.
He really managed the wedding. It was nice and relaxing not to have to herd people or worry about the next step. He followed a schedule, which was amazing, and the dance floor was quite the party. So all said and done, was a great experience. So relax a little. It goes by faster than you think. Enjoy the music, enjoy the company, have a good time, because it's over before you know it.
And I would just to elaborate on that, while you are looking for a vendor, to be sure to read some reviews, get some advice from other people that have been using those vendors, that if you know somebody. I feel like that's pretty much every time that it's worked out well, is because somebody's known somebody who's had that experience.
Quality counts, I would definitely say.
Yeah.